Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. I thought I would jump on and share one of my birthday presents, and it is I'm gonna have a guess. It's quite an unusual colouring book. I've never seen it before, but I'm actually really liking it, and there's a new one coming out by this same artist. It's a manga artist, Junji Ito, I think. I don't know if it's pronounced like that, but it's Uzumaki. And basically it says more than 70 spooky, visceral, spirally illustrations by the master of horror manga for you to colour. So everything in his book is a bit creepy and a bit weird and has some kind of spirally element. So it's like really interesting. I thought it's quite fun, and I will do some quite interesting pages. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through. The paper seems really nice. It's like a nice square book, I would say. Maybe like well, let's have a quick look. I've got Pop Manga Mermaids, and it's exactly the same colour. So size. In fact, it's slightly bigger. It's just ever so slightly bigger, if I put that on the top, than, can you see? So it's quite a nice size. Paper feels quite nice. I'm gonna not like fully break the spine on it. Well, I am just gonna break the spine on it. So there's the title page. The line art is quite dark, so I mean I quite like that, but I don't know if it might put some people off. It's very dark line art, but throughout the book I've noticed there's like a sort of small image here, and then like a full page image here. So like obviously this girl, she's walking through this little woods, and then the spirals are sort of in the grass. This I love. I don't know why, I was just drawn to it straight away. This eye page, so there's something like tense about it, and then this really creepy sort of slimy tongue. It's just begging to be coloured. Again, you've got a big spiral feature of this person, like, and his hands clasped there, and he's like looking on in absolute horror. This I thought is quite nice. You could do some kind of nice distress ink, I would say, on both of these pages. Like, this isn't a page I'm going to sit down and colour with pencil at all, but I would definitely put some ink on it, and it would be done. Like, quite a nice sort of fun, maybe some watercolour. I'm going to experiment in a video in a minute in this book with some graphite in, I think, and some water, just to see what it's like, how it takes the water. Kind of insect millipede thing. And again, the smaller images on that page. So everything just kind of like linked. I absolutely love this as a double page. This like endless sort of tunnel into her head, and then it kind of like carries on to this side. But I'm just loving the hair. I'm like, I don't know, just there's something about it. Really cool. Really cool. Again, here she is again. It's like she's lost more of her head, and it obviously like kind of carries on, because then if you look, he's kind of like being pulled into her spirally head. Random, but I quite like it. It's very different. This is cool, but again, the line work is so dark that you could just do like colour washes, or like just some watercolour pencil, maybe some ink, some acrylic on this writing to really make it pop. But again, they're very detailed. Like, not really sure what's going on in this one, but I really like it. I like the really strangeness of it. And I think when you started colouring, like, I'm sort of bringing it like this. I absolutely love this. Like, kind of looking at it and be like, what's a bit weird about this? And then you're like, oh, he's twisted and twisted and twisted. He's like twisted so many times. And then obviously that same sort of idea of twisting. Give me a hand. And then again, that same idea of twirling and spiralling and sort of coiling around carries on. I love this one. So she's obviously looking in the mirror. She's like, what's going on with my hair today? And then it's having hair. Oh, and it still carries on. So the same idea carries on. This is the first time I'm properly looking through this page by page. I've just kind of like flicked, and now I'm like, it's carrying on. Almost like mini stories. This is cool. Really cool. And I like the fact that it's that way around. Really cool. I like that one. She's like going into a hair battle. So his head's popping through this little window here, and then bam! Again, I'm liking the full length of it. It just looks really cool, and I like how black the background is. I'd just leave it. You could splatter some stars if you want. Again, this one makes me feel slightly uncomfortable. Don't know why. I think it's like the whole sluggy sliminess of him. It's like a bit disgusting. But I do really like it again. This is cool. Like, nice lighthouse. Oh. What absolute horror waits inside? And then this blob of ooze is obviously at the top waiting for her. I really like this page. Really, really like this one. Again, creepy. Give us blood. Blood. Terrifying. Going to the dentist is obviously not getting out of there alive. Again, this is disgusting, but love it. So like this weird thing that's growing out of this person's chest is then all over the place here. Is it in some kind of like hospital maybe because there's a bed? Again, this one I definitely wouldn't call this in like pencil, but you know, Inktense, ink. You could just do ink and then really sort of pick out the umbrella and the boy and maybe the house. Might make it like really pop out. And again with this, like ink this background, colour these in, and then do something really bright with that, like a nice acrylic or Posca maybe. Pastel Posca. I love this page. It's like really weird sort of like hand. A lot of things growing in the wall. This is really freaky. I love it. This is obviously this creature here. Again, we've got the spirals and spirals carrying on throughout. Some kind of tornado disaster. I don't know, I would probably maybe do this as like a fire maybe. This is cool. Like some kind of map. And then the weird spiral in the middle. So this is a manga artist, so if anyone has seen this before, then you might really, really like it. You might think it's just really weird, and why would you buy that? But love this page as well. I like it. It's really cool. It's really different. It's like horrifying in a completely weird way. Again, it's like turning into some kind of snail. Like, ooh. Again, we've got the spiral and the spiral and the spiral. And everyone's twitching and spiraling. Again, some kind of like lighthouse. Down into the depths we go. So maybe they fell through a black hole and it had spaghettification. And this weird like spiral dimension. And that's it. So it says that he made, I'm saying he, it might be a woman, or his, made his professional manga debut in 1987 and has since then gone on to be recognised as one of the greatest contemporary artists working in the horror genre. So I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to getting stuck in. It's a spiral into horror. It says spirals. This town is contaminated with spirals. So this must be maybe the story that this book's made based on, or maybe the artwork comes from this book. I'm not even going to try and say that, but it says a small fog-bound town on the coast of Japan is haunted not by a person or being but a pattern. Uzumaki, the spiral, the hypnotic secret shape of the world, the bizarre masterpiece of horror manga by Junji Ito is available. Oh yeah, so it is. So this artwork comes from this, and then I think the next one that comes out in August, I think it is like a collection. So maybe they'll come from like different books, but all of this then comes from this story, which I didn't read. Should have read that before I did the flip through, but hey ho, we're just going with it. But I really like this. It's really weird. It's really different. I'm looking forward to just colouring in it and seeing what happens. Hope you enjoyed that. Something a little bit different. Nice little flip through. Give us a thumbs up. Leave us a comment. What do you think? Are you going to get it? It's available on Amazon UK. I will leave a link below if anyone wants to check that out. And I will see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Adios.